guys, I'm Claudia Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm a holistic therapist and coach, and I help individuals who are suffering from sadness, anxiety, confusion, and it's usually these individuals that lack clarity, understanding, peace, joy, and feel that there's an inner void within themselves. I approach my work with a spiritual perspective, allowing my clients to understand the fabric of their own life and aligning them to their purpose and their passion by guiding them into understanding the truth behind their suffering. This is the first video of one of many videos called Heal Your Life. And this video, or this series, was inspired from a recent client of mine that has healed so wonderfully, and she is off in pursuing her own practice on meditation. She's a meditation teacher, and often it's these clients that truly come from a place of seeking on understanding their own suffering and how that they can use their suffering to move their life into the way they need to go. And that is how I work. And she's asked me, why do we suffer? Why are we here if we are meant to live happy lives? Why is the world suffering? Why do we have blocks that causes suffering, that holds us back from our potential? And I have asked that question myself 7 years ago when when I had a wonderful living in Australia, having 6 children, a wonderful husband, a house, having the finances, and I had everything, but I was lacking peace. I was lacking clarity. I was seeking for more, and there was a lot of things that happened in my life that transpired me into taking a journey, into taking the spiritual approach in helping myself heal, even though I had, outsiders that really wanted me to heal as well. So healing and peace it's inner work. It's not just what people give you, what the medications can do, but it's how we approach our lives and how we see our suffering as an honorable, as a sacred event that calls us to come inward so that we can see the landscape of our own landscape for the very first time. And part of looking inward is looking at our pain. Now, first of all, being whole, living an authentic life, being authentic means integration, means wholeness. And wholeness means balance, means clarity, means peace, means joy, means that we are living in a life that is that has suffering, that can be stressful, but knowing how to readjust ourselves in the midst of that stress, in the midst of that chaos, knowing how to step back, look at it, readjust, and take different approaches. That is when we know we are living in our authentic self, when we're coming from a place of wholeness. Now, as a holistic therapist, I work and look at the suffering of my clients with a spiritual perspective, from a spiritual perspective, understanding that blocks and that our suffering is an invitation for growth. And pain is it's not nice. We do not like pain. Everybody loves pleasure. And, as little children, we used to go through pain. We had pain. And what was the first thing we did? We ran to mommy and we used to say, Mommy, this is painful. I feel sad. I feel angry. What do I need to do? We were so honest about it. We came from a place that was healthy. We did not even have toxic shame. Our shame was healthy. We expressed what we needed to because we wanted that pain to subside. But what we have become and who we have become as a society is that we do not validate our pain because we do not have time for our pain. Because taking time to look at pain takes work, takes reflection, takes moments of introspection and understanding. And pain, looking at our pain is painful. There are a lot of fears and a lot of sometimes trauma that lies underneath that pain. And, and we know that it's not nice. Okay? So, what we do as adults, we come from a place of denial. We put up these massive walls, these armor that no one will know. Oh my gosh, that I'm in pain. We pretend that everything's well. We deep down, we are cringing. Our inner child is like, help me. This hurts. I can't stand it any longer. Okay, and that is how we suppress our pain. But when we truly want to honor, when we find that, or when we feel that it's time to heal our life, when we feel called to come from a happy, transparent, vulnerable place, it's time for healing. And 7 years ago, I was in suffering, and I'm not going to lie about this. I was diagnosed with bipolar. We lost our second child. I immigrated from London. I had no help, and my life was in chaos. And right now, I can connect to that pain because it was a lonely time, a lonely time. But what I did is I honored that time because that pain was just so much that I knew I had to go through it, or I was going to dig a hole in the backyard and bury myself. And the three questions that I asked myself that really evoked the law of attraction to work for me and really allowed the heavens to open its doors for me. When I ask three questions: who am I? Why am I not happy? What do I need to do? What these questions does, it sets an intention in the universe, and it goes into the universe, and it allows the law of attraction to work on us. And I pondered on those questions for many, many days, many weeks, knowing that the answer will arrive because I asked that question with an intention. And that time I did not realize that I answered that question with an intention. But what I did realize, that I knew that I meant to be happy. And I knew that the universe was going to work on my behalf, or God was going to work on my behalf. And that I knew for sure. And that is why I had so much confidence that I will heal, I will be happy, I will find a way to understand the root causes of my pain. And what happened was that obviously I didn't have an angel come to me and say, well, this is what you need to do, Claudia. This is what you need to do. This is who you need to forgive. This is who you need to go. No, what happened is my pain got amplified to the point that I needed to look at it. I needed to meditate on it and understand where it originally started from, where it came from. And that is how my healing began. And healing is a journey. I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't healed overnight. I did not find that clarity and that peace and that purpose of knowing who I was and my place in the world overnight. No. But what I did do was that my mental clarity became like my mind became more clearer. I had the internal chaos began to subside. Even though I was in pain, I felt guided to do what I needed to do. Okay, and my hope is that for each one of you that are feeling that you need to really understand who you are and you want to heal your life, you want to heal your relationships with people that has tormented with you. You want to heal your relationship with your mother, with your father. You want to look back at your family origin and understand them for who they were. I invite you to ask yourself 3 questions. Ponder about it, meditate about it, because the universe honors intentional questions, especially if it's questions that will allow you to understand who you are and allow you to understand and see glimpses of the true you. And those 3 questions are: who am I? Why am I here? And why am I not happy? Okay, trust yourself, trust your path, and know that healing is coming for you and that you are healed. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and watch out for my next video on how to heal your life. I'll call that video too. I'm very excited. Take care. Bye bye.